fire pits and ice-cold drinks, garden-style seating that brings the outdoors in, and a menu boasting everything from hot dogs and hamburgers to whole fried snapper. There are so many reasons why you've got to go to Publico. Located on the corner of Dorchester and West First Street, Publico is the brainchild of partners Jairo Dominguez, Teodora Bakardzhieva, and Theo Bougas, who wanted to bring dishes from across the globe to this stylish spot in South Boston.
We love to travel. We love to go to local markets, and local markets, they have street food. It's easy to grab with your hand, walk around, and I love that kind of food, so that was kind of where the concept developed.
The trio designed a stunning space unlike anything in the area.
Space itself is one big open space. We have a beautiful bar, and our dining area seats around 60. Our wow factor is that outdoor atrium with a bar, with seating, with fire pits. People are really wowed. They walk in, you don't expect this because we are smack dab in a neighborhood, and their expression is just pure joy. Seeing our outdoor atrium, seeing how this open space is, it's just very cozy, very comfortable. It's a great addition to the neighborhood.
And a great addition to the Publico kitchen is seasoned chef Keenan Langlois, who came up with an interesting yet approachable menu, borrowing ingredients and traditions from around the world.
What I did was take a technique or a product from one country and then modify that and utilize ingredients from another country and bring them together in a way that made sense to me, and then serving it to everybody, it made sense to them.
So there are crepes stuffed with south-of-the-border ingredients and tacos filled with steak tartare.
When you first bite into the tartare taco, you get that first crunch, like a crackly outer shell, and then you get into like the cold meat that has a really nice piquant spice flavor to it, and then you get the crisp fried capers, which round it out with a nice salty aspect to it, and it's all coated with a fried egg aioli. It's ridiculously awesome.
And for a taste of the ultimate handheld street food, get yourself a Perrito Caliente.
The Perrito Caliente is basically a hot dog. It's an all-beef KM dog. We kind of jazz it up by adding some pineapple salsa and bacon bits and then a lime mayo to it. It really comes together. It's fun to eat. You can use your hands. It's a little messy, but it's like you're out in the street, like kind of cruising along, but you have a nice little hot dog bite.
Other starters include empanadas stuffed with serrano ham and cheese, steamed mussels swimming in an addictive broth with grilled garlic bread for dipping, and light and refreshing ceviche served with a plantain chip for added crunch. But if you prefer your fish cooked, head to the entree section and order the whole fried snapper, a dish that's truly a head-turner.
So when the whole fried snapper goes out and I can look out of the kitchen to see the reaction of whoever gets it, every time the look on their face, the jaw drops, they look at their friend, and they're just like thinking, how am I going to eat that? And then the plate comes back with just the head and the tail on it, and I'm like, how did they eat that?
This phenomenal fish is given a light fry and deboned so it's easier to eat.
So we take the whole fish, bone out the center, and then roll it in some flour, and then batter it, and then deep fry the whole thing. Pull it out, coat it with some chili oil and some radish salad, and then serve it over some rice with radish and black bean puree, and then a chipotle crema. Oh, it's pretty awesome.
Meat lovers can opt for the 18-ounce ribeye, topped with chipotle butter and a flavor-packed chimichurri, or just bite into one of the best burgers in Southie.
It's a brisket and chuck blend. We griddle it on the flat top, add some smoked Grafton cheddar, and then cover that with bacon lardons and some grilled onions. Put that on a potato bun with a smear of our house spice sauce, some shredded lettuce, and then pack it all up in a little Publico paper sack. You can eat it right out of there to keep your hands clean because it is a messy burger.
Hamburger can also be found on the brunch menu, but in hash form, along with 2 perfectly poached eggs, pepper relish, and bacon fat arepas, along with tasty chilaquiles topped with chunks of avocado and addictive beignets rolled in cinnamon sugar and served with a mezcal sabayon. And for a sweet treat to end your Publico experience, nothing tops a big bowl of cake.
We smear the bowl with espresso mousse, lay down a big chunk of cake, cover that with the ganache and the nuts, and then more whipped cream. It looks a little messy, but it's great to share, and people dig right in. They get to the bottom, they get a layer of everything. It's a hit.
There really are few misses at Publico, a place that's deliciously different for dining in Boston.
It's a really different place that looks out of place in the middle of the city. You feel like you're transported to a different world, and then sit down and get taken back and forth across continents, hang out, and eat some great food.